never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
And the 32 takes the lead.
Takes the lead at the waterfall. Any kind of moves in towards 2A and 2B. Daniel looking towards the inside, but things late breakers here as well in towards turn 8. He guards his line superbly. Command is extremely impressive. Not many people can say that in their careers.
No, indeed, superb stuff.
It's better of it.
And Marco Morelli was well off in the green stuff, exiting the first corner on that.
Out in front, you can go off track there. That's blue. It's not green. That's all fine. It's all starting to get a bit tight.
Absolutely super confident doing it, didn't he? So it is Ramadiva yesterday time. So we had some track limits warnings yesterday. They've got to watch that.
Towards Easty now, Gonzalez push back a little bit, Mitani give a bit of pressure at Veda.
Second place man in now in the lead,
and look at the signs. It's turn 3 if they come then. 54 leads, 51, 70, 95. Veda.
Yeah, as I say, I think that is still Zen Mitani not.
To this group then, Peter, then as they cross the line, how many will we have in this leading group now? 11, 34 of Mitani, 6th place, Singapore 7th, great stuff from him. Can't push it.
Fighting his way, not sticking his elbows out at the moment. There's 3 laps to go, 2.5 laps to go.
Will be 14 riders basically in this lead group now. 14. So from 8th place to 7th. As he's also overtaken Singapore now as well.
I think as he's going to do the same as yesterday, we're going to see his best on the last couple of laps. So it's still...
Everybody would just about get a point. Ramersdorfer a second adrift in that second chasing group. Danish not making the progress that he needs to be making at this stage of the season.
Right, and the Ranurati that leads over Marco Morelli. David Gonzalez, disappointed not to win.
Well, what a race we have on here with 12 laps to go.
Right, so Brian won yesterday. Danny Revolta was saying that it's a case of make hay slowly round here with these stop and go corners. You yesterday so determined to do it today.
Tell you what, Brian is
passing Ramadiva just at the end of the race, but in a way, you know, it was almost the can't go in. The temptation is to rush in late on the brakes, get it stopped, then turn. And he said,
he certainly was yesterday the most cunning of all of them, wasn't he? I mean, that's what it's about when you're just preparing for anything to happen.
Moral winner, I felt, of the race yesterday. Did so much leading, didn't he?
Yeah, we've got a technical problem that
just screw yourself up completely. You cannot get out the corner well. Watch a rider like Brian Arati, who knows,
you know,
that's right.
But he's got to take advantage. You're like a fox, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he was a battle.
Ramersdorfer pulling out of the race. He pulled off at turn 1, unfortunately, banging his machine. He's fallen down the order, so something.
That's what he's doing. He's a little bit slower into the corner, but much quicker coming out.
Got to hand it to
4 men, and he was 4th at one point round that last round yesterday.
Yeah, really not right there for him, unfortunately. He is out of the race, the Austrian. Benyat Fernandez at number 7, he's up from 24th on the grid to 11th in basically really impressive. Well, it's all about to go off well and truly. Ramadipa in the background taking charge of...
Right, Ramadipa leading as he did yesterday, and there is
1 lap. That is a heck of a great progression from the young Spaniard.
Yeah, he's the
chasing pack. 4.5 seconds a gap now. Benyat Fernandez just behind him. Pugliese from...
So the 32 of Ramadipa has the advantage, but he won 1 race and has got also a 3rd this year. The inside comes Christian Daniel to take the lead.
Are into the top 10. Car pushing 10th, Thompson 11th, Plot, Daniel Monignane.
There's the yellow helmet of Gonzalez up the inside. It's
car pushing
on the white.
That was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? So Veda goes from 1st to 3rd position in that group as well.
And I think Veda has got to do something different going down the back straight. And Helmut Karpushin takes 2nd place.
Karpushin pushing him out the way. Good stuff from the position as Daniel will come across the line leading this race. Veda looks just behind him.
The inside comes Morelli to take the lead from Brian Ariates. 3rd is David Gonzalez.
Kyrgyzstani riders. Ramadipa still leads the way into the final corner then. Look at this enormous lead. Do a bit of a twitch. You're allowed to do once, but you can't do it twice, 3 times, etc. They come to straight back.
Yeah, he does. Oh, and they're getting a ride back home.
In group, Peter, it's Jockey's Cup in its most classic form.
It is.
Towards turn one, it's going to be Uriarte leading the way. Veda up the inside of Christian Daniel once again.
A bit different. Otherwise, he will struggle. He won't, down that back straight on the last lap. Rosnick, such a totally different race today. Ramadeepa, as we say, the confidence that he got from
to his lead was rather short-lived.
Yeah, and they're broken away. The group is broken away. Yaroslav Karpushin.
Oh, Gonzalez looks up the inside, but it does go. No, he doesn't. Well, he does a little bit because Brian Squirt is back.
That superb drive into second place yesterday. He slots in behind Karpushin. Karpushin is back there in sixth place, and that's the rest of the field. I wonder if these
the inside there again. That's what we're talking about. You just can't imagine how close their wheels are.
Let's bounce back with the confidence that he has, taking pole position, erasing the disappointment. The leading group of five are going to hang on to it.
Gonzalez had a big twitch to the front end then.
He did, didn't he?
To touching each other.
That's right.
It's just so extreme.
It is. Just a lap and a half remaining now from yesterday. He collected that up just in time to turn it right, but he lost a little bit of ground. But I think it could have been a lot. If Zemitani has anything left in his left shoulder.
Well then, down through the Omega curve they come. Seen plenty of drama over the last.
Not worse.
Karpushin's absolutely on it, isn't he? He got a podium last time out.
He's about to use it because he's got to start making a play towards the front.
Lost 24 hours or so as Uriarte gets nerfed wide by Benyat Fernandez. Not quite. He's got Danish for company just behind him, and the chase begins. They're 1 second off. Dabaru Curvone, they come for the penultimate time. Uriarte leads Gonzalez. He goes wide again from the same part of Spain. One from Santander, one from the Basque Country. Almost neighbours, basically. Gonzalez at the line. We're going to come across the intermediate.
He's on the green again. Two things. He can't afford. He hasn't had a warning yet, I don't think.
In geographical terms, you could say.
Well, a great mix of
knackered intermediate now near enough, or on the exit of this corner. We'll see whether that gap is coming down or not.
But he can't afford to do that on the last lap, otherwise he's very likely to lose a place. He knows that, though. I'd be surprised. Nationalities there at the front of the field, isn't it? Kyrgyzstan leads.
But the leading quintet, if they want to just have a race of their own, it's in their best interest
to see him make that mistake on the last lap. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, so Brian Uriarte leads.
From Indonesia, Spain, Argentina, Italy. Zen interest just to absolutely pin it, because they've got Karpushin and Danish hot on their tails.
And a lap and a half remaining.
5 riders in the lead group, only 3 will end. Mitani, the number 34, up into 9th place now, as Pratama was the one who got really pushed back in the